What does Apple's big bite mean for the markets? Here's what you need to know before the bell. Last week, Apple declined by almost 6% following news that Chinese officials won't allow government officials to use Apple iPhones. And of course, this was kind of a big shock considering the amount of phones that are sold in China overall. And that took a pretty big bite out of Apple. However, that decline in Apple did not really affect much in terms of the overall NASDAQ. Again, we talk about the market being driven by these big mega cap 7 stocks. And despite Apple's big decline, the NASDAQ actually rallied on Thursday and Friday a bit to finish right at the 50-day moving average. And that's because Amazon and Tesla and Google all picked up the slack from Apple's decline. So yes, Apple's decline, very important last week. But Apple tomorrow, of course, is their big reveal day for their new iPhone 15, new iPods, of course, new watches. And so that will be a big driver for Apple tomorrow, probably even today as well. But again, it really shows that even though Apple declined, the NASDAQ itself continues to hold up well here. And again, as we talk about these mega cap 7 stocks, that's really been the driver. If you've owned pretty much anything else in your portfolio over the course of the last year or so, it's really been a tough challenge. We can see that by taking a look at the S&P 500 equal weight index, which really has done absolutely nothing this year. And in fact, we're pretty much at the same level that we were when we started this year altogether. So outside of those big mega cap 7 stocks that we all talk about in the markets every day, outside of that, there's been a really tough sledding for investors this year if you've owned anything other than those top 10 stocks. And importantly, if you own small cap and mid cap, it has been even a more dismal performance this year. In fact, when you take a look at the small cap, mid cap index, it's done nothing since last October at the lows. So again, outside of those big 7 stocks, there really hasn't been much market breadth. Again, really kind of shows what's happening underneath the surface of this market. It would be a vastly different picture if we took a look at markets X those 7 stocks on a daily basis. The excitement of the overall market would certainly be markedly different. However, with that being said, it is what it is, and these mega cap stocks continue to drive the markets for now, but pay attention, that could change as we start to get into 2024. I'm your host, Lance Roberts, and that's what you need to know before the bell.